Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about real estate consultants. You know, Charlotte's getting a far more complex place to do commercial real estate. And there's a difference between a broker and a consultant. So we're starting to see far more demand for real estate consultants. And this is people who can do things for you that a broker may have touched around the edges of in the past, but those particular silos of activities have gotten very difficult. Brokers are phenomenal, great at creating markets. They're great at driving deals. They can be wonderful advocates and agents for people when you get the right one. A consultant typically is going to find a particular silo that they specialize in. And that's really what I'm going to be focusing on today, because we're getting a lot more consultant demand in Charlotte as this market becomes a more and more difficult place to do commercial real estate, a far more popular place to be. So the first thing that a consultant is going to be good for is providing you clarity around making a decision. So however you like to make that decision, whether it is you're deep into finding facts, whether you like to make decisions intuitively, that broker, or excuse me, that consultant is going to find that niche for you and help you, be able to make decisions with a whole lot of confidence. The other thing that a consultant can help you do is think about your whole portfolio and help you resist the temptation to make a decision just based on that particular asset. As an example, I have a client who, over the past 50 years, their family has put money into many different real estate ventures, kind of a country club investment. And from time to time, he needs to make decisions inside those investments. And so we'll spend time with him taking a look at the whole portfolio and again, help him have confidence that he's making the right decision in a very simple way. One of really the number 3 thing that people use consultants for very frequently is valuation. You get appraisers, and people are very familiar with the appraisal process. Something too that you may want to consider is broker price opinions, and that's employing a broker to give you what they call a BPO, and you can get that done often for not a whole lot of money. The fourth item that people use consultants for is due diligence, and frequently you're going to find civil engineering firms, you're going to find architectural firms providing this service. We provide that service, and sometimes we'll team up with an architect or a civil engineering firm, but often we don't. And we have a deliverable called the Due Diligence 360. The Due Diligence 360 is great in that it's a 221-point due diligence checklist, and then there's a powerful narrative that comes at the end. It provides a vision for the asset. It lists all the obstacles, it's keeping that vision from coming around. It takes the obstacles and gives suggestions for how to transform those obstacles. And then finally, there's action items. And so you'll leave with some bullet points as far as next steps. And that's called the Due Diligence 360. The fifth item is market research. And as data becomes more and more commoditized, and there's more and more firms providing really good information in the commercial real estate market around Charlotte, you're hearing people more frequently be experts in taking that data and making it very clear for people, helping people make decisions based upon the information that's available out there, because it can be overwhelming. The sixth item is lease versus purchase. Right now it's a great time to purchase something if you can find something. It's a very tight market. Or you may want to consider the flexibility that a landlord will offer for leasing. We're working with a group of physicians right now that are trying to make that decision. There's also some complexity around whether they should do a 1031 or not, or put the money into an index fund. And it's a great consulting assignment. Really like it a whole lot. The seventh item that's on the list is site location and relocation. And this is important because a consultant won't have a dog in the fight, what decision you end up making. And if there's a broker involved, he only gets compensated if there's a transaction. And no matter how altruistic he may be, to be equitable to him, you need to recognize that he's not going to get paid unless there's a deal. And perhaps it's not the best, perhaps it's not really in your best interest to make that decision to relocate where there would be a commissionable event. So there are consultants that will provide clarity, give you the data that you need to help you make a decision with a whole lot of confidence. So thanks a lot for watching. Check out the other videos. We've got quite a few of them, and let us know if you like what we have to say.